The project manager salaries have just been released for 2023 in the Earning Power report from the Project Management Institute. This will show you how much project managers earn around the world and also the difference between having a PMP and not having a PMP. Is it worth it, and does it actually add to your salary when you get that certification? I've read the whole report so that you don't have to, and then I've also put all of that data into 5 beautiful little charts that we'll go through really quickly so you can see at a glance whether it's worthwhile. Let's get into it. The first one we've got here is people who have their PMP versus people who do not have a PMP certification. And as you can see, PMP is the green, no PMP is the orange. There's quite a gap in almost every single country, but we've got from high to low. Earning power in the United States is still the highest for project managers, with a PMP at around $130,000 US. Australia takes a close second at $107,000 to $108,000 with a PMP. Germany is also high at $103,000, and then you've got the United Kingdom with $94,000 and Singapore with $82,000 a year. But what is this actual difference for each country? Let's have a look at that. Every country also sees a percentage increase in their salaries when they do have a project management professional certification. The highest being South Africa with a 67% increase. So that's the gap there between around 38,000 and 60,000. And then Colombia has a 65% increase. Nigeria, if you're there, 60% increase. Brazil and the United States both seeing quite high increases, around 40 to 50%. Mexico, Indonesia, India, and Canada all see around 35 to 40%, still quite good. Even other countries around the world, you've got Germany, still a 27% increase. Australia will still see a 10% increase, which is wonderful. And France and Peru still around that 20 to 25% increase if you do hold a PMP. So it can actually be quite worthwhile. What does that look like in dollar terms? In the United States, that's $40,000 on average for an increase. South Africa, $24,000 to $25,000 increase. Germany, $20,000, $21,000. Canada, $20,000, Singapore, $19,000. So by getting that certification, it can actually increase your salary by quite a few $1,000, $10,000 to $20,000, or up to $40,000 in some cases, which is really, really quite good. Now, lastly, there was some really cool data in this report, and that was whether you were a project manager or a program manager. Most people in their career path will head into the program manager, managing multiple projects. So what happens with your salary if you take the leap from a project manager into a program manager? And here's the difference. On the right-hand side, you can see the percentage increase here. So the highest jump to the lowest jump. And so Saudi Arabia, you'll see a really big increase if you are a program manager. Also big increases for Colombia, the United Arab Emirates, Egypt, and the United Kingdom, still around 50% increase. The average increase here is around 35%. So it is worthwhile working on your career and making that move if you can. And lastly, what happens if you've got a smaller project versus a larger project? So it can be worthwhile making the move again to larger projects if possible in your career. We've got the percentage increase on the right-hand side again. And as you can see, the average around, what are we around here? 40%, 30 to 40% increase if you've got 20 or more team members versus 5 or fewer team members. So this one on the left-hand side is around 5 or less, and on the right-hand side is 20 or more team members. So moving to those larger projects, managing more people, can give you a 30% on average 30% increase in your salary. So just to summarize, moving to larger projects can give you around 30% increase. Moving to programs, managing multiple projects, can give you a 35 to 40% increase. And having your PMP as a certification in your career can give you around a 33% increase to your salary. All of these things are wonderful ways to increase your earning power, and that's the Earning Power report from the Project Management Institute. Before I go, I want to say I truly believe in you, and I know that you can achieve these goals if you really, really want to. If you want to increase your earning power this year, I know you can do it. Work towards these things, put in the effort, stay consistent, and I truly believe you can do it. I'll see you in the next video.